Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Apple and Tesla on the daily time frame using technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up, it's $30 a month, or click down here in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright guys, before we start, I got to show you this. 928 to 10.7, 22 trades, 22 winners, 16 for over 100%, guys. Tesla 100%, Tesla 100%. TTD 100%, Q puts 100%, IWM puts 100%, SPY 100%. So we have a bunch more here, guys. Watch for the video. I'm going to show you all these trades, why we took them. We short puts, short calls, buy puts, long shares, short shares. Those are the 6 trades we do all the time. Intraday, swings, whatever it takes to make money, guys. All right, let's get into the Apple daily time frame. 112 down, 17 cents up after hours, 101 million shares traded, 0.96% red on the day. This one could not get going today, guys. We had some really good support here around the 115, 116 area. If you look at the 10-minute time frame, just couldn't get going, guys. I'm not sure if there was news out there or not, but when this thing was coming down, we hit 115, 114.50, got the nice bounce, and really never looked back. I mean, the SPY was even going up, and this could not catch a bid. Maybe because earnings coming up, people taking profits, not really sure. But Apple was acting a little bit weird today. Maybe we catch the bid tomorrow. Maybe we'll hop on some calls. We'll have to see and trade accordingly. We're dealing with stimulus. We're dealing with coronavirus. We're dealing with earnings and a lot of news. I tell my members, slow it down, guys. We had a great week. We don't have to be in a trade every day, and we have some going off tomorrow. We're in short calls tomorrow on Zoom, and we're on short calls tomorrow on TTD. Plenty of room to get 100% on those 2 trades. It's awesome, guys. I play the decay or short calls, short puts, just like shorting a stock. But Apple daily time frame, we did get below the 20 MA. We know that support, and we know support's at the 50 MA, and we did close below the 618 retrace. The retrace comes from this low to that high, and we've been just chopping around. You go in my last videos, we talked about a range. The range were right around 121 to 103. We broke up it here. It was like, whoa, it was like, oh my gosh, here we go. But we knew right here at the green line, which is the 618 going up, right around 125, that we were going to catch resistance. So I was like, okay, before we hop on these, let's see if this is real. And look at that, reversal, comes back in, falls. We actually had a pretty good trade. We had a 100%er right here, guys. We bought calls right here on Apple, got 100% on that one. All right, and that was the other day. You'll see that trade when I do the new video. We did buy calls down here, guys, just couldn't get going. I think we ended up taking like $20 a call on it, or $20 a contract. It was just like, you know what, get me out of this thing. And thank God, because when we ended up pulling back, right here we started getting it, and it just, we couldn't get above that 116, and I told my members, if we can't get above 116 and close, I'm out of these things. And we came back, and it was like, done. No more. We'll look at this tomorrow. We have earnings going on. We killed it this week, so I'm not too worried about getting any more trades. And again, we have some that we have set for tomorrow, and they look like they're going to close at 100%. But Apple, not much to do here. We're going into earnings next week on the 29th, so this thing can chop. But bulls, you got to get back above 120, 125, and then I think we can make a run for the gap window and then gap fill. If that doesn't happen, if it starts to slip, 112, 113 has to hold. If that does not hold, bears, look out below. This thing's going to be heading towards 150 and 200. You have some beautiful gaps back here, guys, from the last earnings play. And this little rally should have never have happened. All right, comes down, little bearish, comes down, fills this gap here, gets back above, and boom, right back above here, slow bleed. So earnings, 50-50 shot, anything's possible. If you are playing that, just make sure your position's a little bit smaller. That's what I teach my members as well. But right now, not bad. We'll have to see what we do on the weekly close tomorrow. So watch for the weekend update. I'm going to go over Apple, Tesla, a couple other ones for you guys, and then we'll take it from there. All right, let's go into Tesla. Had earnings today, nice fade. We shorted this one at, let me take a look, I think it was 440. What was the high? We shorted at 440, guys. We started pulling some off. Let's see, yeah, no, that was yesterday. Yeah, 440. We started pulling some off at, where are we? 433. And then the last position was 426.37 we got out. So nice short share trade on this one today. We goofed around with it yesterday on earnings and made a little bit of money. Looks like the SPY's moving up. Maybe some stimulus news. That's driving me crazy, to be honest with you. So right now, Tesla, daily time frame, 315 up on the day, a little bit up after hours following the SPY. 39 million shares traded, 0.75% green on the day. So we're right at that 20 MA, guys. We're at the area where we had a nice retrace. We had a nice pump up, right back down, right on top of this trend line. It looked like it was going to start ripping up, guys, and look at that. Nice little fade into the moving averages. As long as we stay above the 50 and the 20, it's a little more bullish. For the bulls, you got to get back above 450. You got to get back above 463 to 465. If you could do that, then I think you can maybe make a run for 500 again. If this just keeps sitting around and chopping, you starts to slip below the 50 or the 20 and the 50 MA here, guys, and you get to this 407 area, that cracks, you're most likely going to start filling gaps. 750 retrace, little pivot bottom here, and then you're going to go fill this gap down here at that 330 area. That's just the way it is. For the market dumps, that's what's going to pretty much happen. So that's something to watch for, guys. And really, we made a nice pivot high, pivot low. That's where we have our fib levels at. And then really up, retrace, up, retrace, up, retrace. It's not really going anywhere. We've been in this real tight range. We do have a low, a higher low, so that's a little bullish down here as well. So really, we got to see what we get on the weekly close. We got to stay above the moving averages, and then we got to see what the SPY gives us as well. So that's something we're watching. Everything's a market trade. If the SPY goes higher, for the most part, everything goes higher. If the SPY goes lower, the most part, everything goes lower, except, of course, on earnings or some news that a stock might get that day, which can change things a little bit. But for the most part, it's a market trade with the major indexes, period. So for me, not much to do on this one. Let's see if we could shake up and down tomorrow. I'm hoping for some lower prices. I would love to buy the dip on this one. Gosh, I would love down in here too. I don't know if we're going to get it, but with these markets, you never, ever know. So, all right, guys, check out my website, $30 a month. I do this for my members, go through the SPY every day, show them what I'm seeing, or show them what I'm looking at for the next day. We do intraday trading, we do swing trades, whatever it takes to make money, guys. And we've been kicking ass and taking names here. So, all right, guys, thanks again for watching my video. God bless. See you on the charts.